You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey there, Beyond the Gates fans. I've got your weekly spoilers for Monday, March 24th through Friday, March 28th. Bill is blowing up at his daughter, Naomi, and Kat is playing dirty. It's Belinda from Soap Dirt. If you're not subscribed, click that button. Let's get started with all the action for Beyond the Gates starting on Monday, March 24th, Season 1, Episode 19. So Chelsea's thinking about her dream of pivoting from model to designer, and the main problem is her mama drama. Nobody can do anything without being ultra worried about what Dani Dupree is going to do and what her meltdowns are. And they don't even know the half of it because they don't know she's been drinking until she passes out on the floor and sleeping with her sister's basically foster son, kind of her sort of nephew. Messy stuff. Meanwhile, casino owner bad guy Joey gets into business with realtor Vanessa. And of course, Joey's already got her compulsive gambler husband, Doug, under his thumb. But at this point, Vanessa seems to be oblivious about it. That's probably because she's too busy shagging every hot guy that she can get her hands on. And I wonder if Joey is getting closer to Vanessa to scare Doug and give him more leverage. Meanwhile, Kat gets closer to Tomas this week. They have a breakfast date at Orphe Jean's, and Jacob is causing trouble for Marcel, his grizzled, almost retired partner who turns out is kind of sketchy, seems a little bit like he really doesn't want to do his job. And Jacob also talks to Naomi, and he tells her that some secrets deserve to be brought out into the light. And I think this is about the harassment lawsuit against her dad, Bill's firm. Tuesday, March 25th, Season 1, Episode 20, Chelsea reveals her plan. And of course, this is her plan to pivot from, showing off other people's products to designing her own. And she also talks to Kat this week, and she tells Chelsea that the other half of the family just blew up. And I think she's talking about the Naomi versus Bill lawsuit. We'll see exactly what that means. And Anita has a talk with her granddaughter, Naomi. I think she's coming to grandma to discuss this case about Bill's firm and all the women that have been targeted and harassed. And Anita encourages her and says, the Dupree women are strong. We don't back down from a challenge. And after this conversation, Naomi makes a huge decision. Clearly, I think she's going to file that suit against her dad's firm. And it's not Bill himself, although he really shouldn't have been sleeping with Haley, his employee. It's that other creepy partner who is so disgusting and was so blatantly gross this past week. Meanwhile, Vernon gets on the phone and tells somebody, get over here now. And it sounds like it's Martin, and he's again confronting his congressman grandson. He doesn't want him running for president. He thinks the fact that he's married to a man is going to be an issue. So more on that. Meanwhile, Dani is struggling with her emotions, which is a fun spoiler because that could apply to any day of the week on Beyond the Gates. I love me some Carla Mosley. I think she's killing it. I hope she has shelf space for that Emmy because I feel like it's coming her way. Wednesday, March 26th, Season 1, Episode 21. Smitty thinks Martin is hiding things from him. I don't mind him having the nickname of Smitty. I just don't feel like that's something your husband would call you, It's weirding me out a little. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. And again, it's fine for a nickname, but when you think about what you're calling your husband in the bedroom and stuff, it just seems a little strange. Anyway, he thinks Martin's hiding things from him. And yeah, he is. He's got those nightmares. There's that thing that Bill covered up, and it's messy stuff. And we also have Dani freaking out when Chelsea makes a confession to her mom. Obviously, she's going to tell her, look, I'm stepping back from this modeling thing. And of course, Dani is so excited because she got her the cover of Ebony, and that will have been like a generational thing because Dani had a cover of Ebony and now Chelsea's going to have one, and she got her that historic gown and all of that. And basically, since Haley stole Bill, Dani has put all her energy into Chelsea and her career, which is something that Chelsea is really tired of. But I don't think Dani's going to let this go very easily. Tomas opens up to Kat and confides in her. And it's got to be about the Naomi harassment lawsuit and that creepy partner. I mean, Tomas was there and heard what he was saying and was kind of off put by it because that dude is just totally skeevy. Meanwhile, we've got Naomi facing two big confrontations on Wednesday. One is with her dad, Bill. He is challenging her. He is very upset. And Haley also comes to confront Naomi and asks her what the hell she thinks she is doing. While Bill and Naomi are having their little scene at his office, Tomas is going to enter and Bill's like, I'm in the middle of something, can't deal with it. But Tomas says it cannot wait. So I wonder if the skeevy partner has done something even worse. Thursday, March 27th, season 1, episode 22. Leslie is trying to help out her daughter, Eva, and Kat is cooking up a scheme, obviously, at her mom's assistant, whom she despises quite unfairly. Kat accusing her of taking her clothes when Nicole told her she had to, go get dressed up and told her to take one. And I personally cannot wait until Kat finds out Eva is her half-sister because it's going to fry her brain, and that's fun. She's a brat. I can't wait to see her get a reality check. And Marcel is acting extremely nice to Jacob, which is very suspicious because Marcel does not like his younger partner at all. So what is this guy up to? Smitty confronts Martin about his secrets and they have a whole confrontation. Martin this week tells Smitty that he's completely underestimating how strong the Dupree family is and says that they can weather anything. So maybe Smitty has found out about another scandal that's about to come to light. And Martin, Smitty, and Samantha all worry about their son, Tyrell, Samantha's brother. And we saw Tyrell lie and say that he was worked up about some kind of academic issue, but obviously it's way more than that. We're going to wrap up the week on Beyond the Gates on Friday, March 28th, season 1, episode 23. Kat sets up Eva. She has set a trap for her secret half-sister, and it's going to get messy. And speaking of them, Leslie is bickering with Ted, who still doesn't know, as far as we know, that they have a daughter. Maybe he knew she was pregnant and told her to get rid of it. I don't know. There's obviously a lot more dirt to be dug up with those two. Tyrell opens up to his sister, Samantha, on Friday, and Vanessa begins to be suspicious of Doug and Joey next week.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.